They say it takes 2 weeks to flatten the corona curve. Well, that's really good news, but I can tell you, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. My 2 weeks turned into decades later living in California. It's not a disability story. This is my story. I don't think of myself as a person with a disability in the sense of, oh, I can't do that because I have a disability, or I can't go for that profession. I'm a human being living my life. And when people ask me, what does disability mean to me? I don't really know how to answer that question.
Dawn, you've done something that a lot of people dream of, but have never accomplished. You have written, directed, produced, and starred in a critically acclaimed feature film. What made you want to undertake such a grandiose project?
Well, you can't really talk about my career and not talk about John Ritter. He used to be the chairman of the United Cerebral Palsy Telethon. So I started watching Three's Company, and I just fell in love with this guy that was able to make me laugh and able to make me forget that I had been bullied at school. And watching John do a pratfall as Jack Tripper was sometimes the best part of my whole day. So John Ritter was a very big influence and the reason why I wanted to be an actor. And I always wanted to star in a film, and Hollywood wasn't giving me the opportunity. So I created my own film so I can star and be my own leading lady, because Hollywood needs to get with the program. Some of the buildings that I go to don't have access, and because they don't always have access, I end up going in the backstage areas, and in those cases, I've been known to run into a celebrity or two because the security is taking them out the door that is the only accessible door for me when you use a wheelchair or on crutches that doesn't have steps.
You yourself are a comedian, and you also created your own special, your own sit-down stand-up special. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's called Don Grabowski, Open-Hearted, Flat-Chested Brass Balls. The reason why it's called Open-Hearted because I was talking about relationships, and flat-chested it's very difficult to be flat-chested in Hollywood, California. And brass balls, I kind of got labeled by my late great-grandfather when I was a little kid because he would watch me do all these things with all the neighborhood kids. Even if I was having trouble moving around, I would still do it. And my grandfather used to say, oh, she's got brass balls. So I actually love being around people that have been drinking, because when I'm around people that have been drinking, it makes them look like they're disabled. I never want to segregate myself just because I have a disability. I take advantage of opportunities that are looking for people with disabilities in the job market, whether it be mainstream or in the entertainment world, because the reality is the opportunities are still so limited, even in 2020. But if you're going to tell me that I should just hang out with certain people because they happen to be in a wheelchair, or they happen to use a crutch, or they happen to have a learning difference or something like that, that to me is something that I will never want to agree with. But as I've gotten older and I've learned over the years, I am trying to embrace and learn how to let go of the negative people that have bullied me, professionally and personally, whether it be in the entertainment industry or the comedy world or in my personal life in general. I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody, but disability really doesn't mean anything to me. It's my life. It's just the way things are, and I proceed through life with the body I have and the abilities that I have. And I'm doing the best I can with what I got, because as far as we know, we only have one life. So you want to live it and have adventures and have fun and experience love and laughter and compassion and joy and happiness, because otherwise, why bother living, right?